TMDE, expectations, roster cuts for Game 1, Browns versus Chiefs. Let's go.
Let's get it.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy, TMDE. Browns expectations for Game 1, Browns versus Chiefs. Aaron Sims is in the building. Aaron, let him know what's good, baby.
What's up? What's up? It's all good. Hey, what's happening? Cleveland, Canton, Sandusky. Love y'all to life. Let's talk about some Browns, the thing I love. It's about that time.
No doubt. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. Tune in. We do this. We try to do this as much as we can. TMDE Browns. This is, like the man said, this is what we love to talk about. It is what it is. And make sure y'all get that Browns merch. You know, I'm rocking that Deep Peak J. You know, I love Down for People's Jones. I love it. And let's get to it. So, today we just going to talk about pretty much roster cuts. You know, the Browns made the roster cuts on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And we got down to the 53-man roster. And, you know, we kept some people. We brought some people back. So people got the boot. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that, man. Aaron, right. Who got the boot that you shouldn't have got the boot that you really upset about?
Be honest, I'm not upset about anyone getting the boot.
Okay.
You know, I believe that we have the best team the Browns have assembled pretty much ever. You might have to go back to the 60s to find this good of a Browns team. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a little bit disappointed that KhaDarel Hodge couldn't find a way on his roster. Mm-hmm. But I'm so glad for the young man to get picked up so quick for Detroit, because he's going to do big things from Detroit. Mm-hmm. But you look at our receiver room, and you just said Donovan Peoples-Jones, you got that on. He's up next. You know what I mean? And Higgins, he earned the right to be on the squad, the way I feel. Well, that's because he didn't have to play preseason. What did he have to show you?
Yeah.
Other than being there when Odell wasn't there and always there on time and everything, we all was advocates of him being re-signed. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't look at preseason and say he didn't do nothing because he didn't play. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, we all hype on the second string, you know, because we never played none of the first string players. I mean, I actually am gonna miss JoJo Natson.
But would you really consider Hodge to be a first stringer though?
No. I don't think
he's in the playing nigga.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, for real,
yeah,
on Detroit he could be a first stringer.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, it's just when you got Landry and you got Odell Beckham, and then you got Higgins, then you got Donovan Peoples-Jones, and you got Anthony Schwartz with all this speed, and then you got a dynamic player like Demetric Felton, you know, who was the best receiver in the senior game. In the senior game last year, he was voted #1 receiver, and he's a running back.
No doubt.
You got to keep that man. So, you know, I think he could be a #2 on another team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's dependable. He doesn't get hurt very much. He got attitude.
Excuse me. He got a good rapport with Baker, so I can't be mad at that one. But Davion Davis, he managed to make it as an injured reserve, but he got suspended.
Right.
Yeah. What the hell did he do?
Didn't he have a marijuana charge?
Oh.
That pulled over had a marijuana charge. You know, he's in trouble for something that's actually legal. You know, that's what I'm saying. You got people like Ben Roethlisberger, the people we just seen on the picture.
Yeah.
You know, who's getting away with rape, literally.
Oh.
But we ain't gonna talk about the shades of politics.
Shots, y'all. He taking shots. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, Big Ben.
No, just telling truth. So, I mean, we look at the. I think it was a tragedy what they did to the running back for Baltimore. What was his name? Ray. The one that got in trouble for fighting his wife.
Oh, you talking about Ray Lewis?
No, not Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis got away with murder, but we talking about.
Not Ray Lewis. What the hell is his name? Ray. I know you talking about because he knocked his wife out in the elevator.
Yeah.
Ray. Ray something.
Yeah, but he was the running back.
Yeah,
I think that derailed the Ravens from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, but we got, Ben Roethlisberger sticking on for one more year. Definitely ain't the quality of quarterback he should be to be in the NFL, but he hanging on. But, that's where last place come from.
His arm got like a noodle and shit. Yeah, we
keep it true. We ain't taking no shots.
No doubt.
We don't have to take shots at Pittsburgh no more. We done beat them.
No
Two times in a
doubt.
row and playoffs. We're done taking shots. We just telling truth. You know, it ain't no biggie.
No doubt. So we had released some players like JoJo Nansen. He had got released. He made it back. JoJo Nansen, Sheldon Day, Jamarcus Bradley, Porter Gustin. I was surprised that they didn't make a way for him and that he had to be on the practice squad. These guys are on the practice squad. You know, people that we mentioning now. You know, Harris, like I said, Porter Gustin, Elijah Lee. These guys made the practice squad. So, you know, during the game, if you don't know what that means, during the game, somebody get hurt. You go to the practice squad. Hopefully you can pull that guy up. They'll be able to play, you know. So it is what it is. But so your expectations for game one, Aaron, what's your expectation, man? Are we going to win this? What you think, bro?
Oh, my expectations are a crisp team, a seasoned team, and a hungry team.
Mm-hmm.
I look for Clowney to have a big game. I look for Myles Garrett to have a big game. I look for at least 3 turnovers. You know, I actually believe the score will be 38-24 Browns. That line still got a gel for Kansas City. They got a whole brand new line. They got a rookie. They got a rookie center.
Yeah.
And best believe we're gonna expose that.
Yeah.
Mahomes better get on the good foot. That's all I gotta say.
I heard that. So he better get his ass on the good foot. But my spread is what, 6.5. So I'm looking for. I might have to make this move. Go to PA and get this bet.
Oh, I'm big bullish on the Browns with that 6.5.
Yeah,
It's gonna be, if they don't win, it's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
You know, this is payback.
Field goal.
I don't even think it's gonna be a field goal. I think they'll win by more than a touchdown. Cleveland win by more than a touchdown because I think they're more than a touchdown better.
About 10 points.
About 14, because I believe it'll be 38-24.
Ooh, man.
And it's gonna be hard pressed to get to 24. I think they'll get a couple touchdowns in garbage time.
Okay.
I think the Browns gonna jump out to a big lead.
You know what, man? The fact, you know, we talked about this last time. The fact that, you know, I was happy to see Baker get a series. You know what I'm saying? I was happy. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted him to try to get the ball, move the ball. He did that. You know, they got a touchdown. Hodge caught that touchdown. That's what I wanted to see. But the Chiefs, man, they've been, don't get me wrong, like you said, they got a new line. They've been trying to form that gel, and that, to me, gives them a continuity advantage at the time. But like you said, them boys is rookies.
Right.
So Mahomes got exposed. He got exposed in that, man, I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro.
To me, Holmes was pulling stuff out of
his
butt.
tried.
I mean, to be honest, they dropped a lot of passes. I seen a ball hit a wide receiver right in the helmet.
Yeah, that was Travis Kelce.
It hit him right in the helmet.
Yeah, I was like,
and bounced off. It's just, you know, they was in a frenzy. And to be honest, when you come off a concussion, the way Mac Wilson put him out, the way he was staggering, can barely walk to the edge, but he come back, you know, from a concussion to come play, that had a lot to do with it. I believe his toe had a lot to do with it. You know, you know, I believe Mahomes played his butt off. I think he outplayed Brady. I think the defense just hung in.
You think he outplayed Brady?
Yeah, Brady didn't play good. He got saved. If it wasn't for him having the best team in the league, he would take an L.
Kind of reminded me of Manning.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, that last Super Bowl run when he was just barely could throw the football.
Exactly.
But he had them boys, man, and Denver was on point defensively. But then when they went back, them Seahawks exposed their asses.
Oh yeah.
You know, but yeah, I hear what you're saying,
There's
man.
one thing about Peyton Manning, one thing about Brady. They got what the Jews call Hushman. You know, they got a lot of spunk. They got a lot of you know what they, you know, they got a lot of class, a lot of style. You know what I mean? It's hard to beat a champion. You know, you even see it on little kids. I mean, Kansas South got this quarterback named Poochie Snyder, and you can see it from the beginning. It's just born in some people.
Yeah, I heard that. So it is what it is. Now I wanted to ask you. So that we was talking about that quarterback, man. They brought in Nick Mullins. How you feel about Nick Mullins? We was talking about it.
I feel about Nick Mullins like me and you. I think he'll complete the same amount of passes as we do. That's how I feel about it.
You say he get the same amount?
Yeah, because if we gotta use Mullins, it's a terrible tragedy has happened. You know, I look for him to have the same stats I got.
0.
Hey, and I ain't even have to dress up.
Damn. It is what it is. And like I said every week, you know, the preseason is about to me watching. You know who's on the. Somebody get hurt, you know who's coming off the bench,
Right.
who got to replace who. I'm upset about Kelly, man. I like Kelly, man, the way he was running the ball.
Yeah, but he's no Dearness Johnson. Dearness Johnson could start on half of the teams in the NFL. That's just a luxury of being the Browns right now. You know, we might have the best backfield. It's simple in history. You know, really. I mean, I think Kareem Hunt's going to have a big year this year, and Chubb is going to be Chubb.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, so, you know, I hope Kelly got a good look for everybody. He's a big back. He's quick. He deserves to play in the NFL. That's what I kind of like about this preseason. Even the people they didn't keep, they got to advertise their good, you know, how good they are. You know, KhaDarel Hodge, he got a job. I mean, even Cedric Redwine got picked up. You know what I mean? I look for Kelly to be on the team.
Now, why do you think they cut Redwine? Because of
because LeCount Dracula, he's out for blood. I told you. he gets a turnover a game.
Yeah.
He gets a big hit pretty much every series, and you put him with Grant Delpit. You know, we talked about
that dude too.
Well, the
man.
thing is, he's a China dog, just like I said. But every great athlete is a China dog. You look at Myles Garrett, you look at Clowney. You know, you got to handle them with kids' gloves. But when they active,
Well, with Myles got COVID. It wasn't like, you know, he injured his body.
What he had before that? He had a bad high ankle sprain. What he
Did
have
he?
in college?
Okay.
A high ankle sprain.
Okay.
What he have? He had a shoulder problem. What he tweaked this year? You see what I'm saying? He's an excellent athlete. And all-star athletes run on high power. You know, they push their bodies to limits that maybe a body ain't meant to be because they're that blessed. They're that great. And, you know, when you got a team full of those people, you got to realize Harrison could go down. You got to realize Delpit could go down. You got to realize Mac Wilson can go down. You got to realize Garrett, Clowney. That's why being so deep and having the rotation they have is so important.
You're right about that. So, Greedy made the team.
Yes.
China dog.
Yeah, well,
I mean, what's your expectation of Greedy, man? You think Greedy can hang in there like that, man, or you think that Newsome just gonna take him out the mix?
well, I do think Newsome is the second cornerback. But I do think
Denzel, now he stay hurt too sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, you use so many defensive backs. You're gonna need Greedy size. You're gonna need his legs. You're gonna need his know-how. You know, and like Deion Sanders says, cornerback does not get paid to tackle. Now he will.
They better
if he
tackle
got
the
to tackle,
Browns,
he got to tackle. But when you got a front line like that, when you got linebackers like Aruso Coromaro and Wright, and good run stoppers like Taki Haki, and hard players like Mac Wilson, you know what I mean? Put it this way, if the cornerbacks are making tackles, something went wrong. You know, if the cornerbacks got to make as many tackles as linebackers, something went wrong. Yeah, I actually think Greedy is going to catch his stride and be good for this team. I was pulling from Greedy from the get.
Okay. Well, I hope. Well, like you said though, I hope he can show improve, man. We're gonna see, man. You know that dude, him and his shoulder worried me. To the NFL. How you feel about Cam Newton, man? I never liked it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It just Cam to me never fit the Belichick mold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that, man? Is he gonna play again?
Man, he'll play somewhere else. He'll play somewhere again. He's too good of an athlete not to play.
Yeah.
Unless they, do the blackball thing with him. And that very
have to
well
get
could
that
happen
shot, bro.
because he is messing with the leader of the good old boys club in Belichick. I'm actually glad that he's freed away from him because he's stuck in old ways. He's stuck in 1960. He has a certain way he wants his quarterback to look. He has a certain way he wants his quarterback to act. He's trying to reinvent Tom Brady.
Yeah, no doubt.
But guess what?
Ain't but one Tom Brady.
I will say something. Mac Jones looks really good. He looks really good. And if I'm thinking about my future, that's who I'm rolling with. Now, when you got athletes that are natural system buckers, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to take the COVID. You know, he too woke for that. He ain't taking the vaccine.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's already rich. He already has a life. He don't need football no more. True. He's already like say you make your enemies your stepping stone. Yep. He's already built a foundation for his family and whatever he decides to do with his life. He don't need football, but he may love football because he's always been so good and great at it. But for real, he needs to learn to throw a little better. And that size and athletic ability won't last. You seen how he kept getting hit. He kept getting concussions. I mean, even when he got to the Super Bowl, he was spent. Yeah. And to be honest, since he walked out that tunnel for the Super Bowl, he's never been the same.
Yeah.
We've never seen the Cam Newton who was, at Auburn, or Cam Newton who came in, was Rookie of the Year, taking his team to the Super Bowl. He hasn't been that Cam Newton since the championship.
Now, was that before the accident or after the accident?
It was before the accident.
Yeah, before the accident?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He came out wearing crazy looking pants and clothes, and then next thing you know, we never seen that Cam Newton no more that we seen at Auburn.
Cam he's a character, man. He's a character, man. He be up there, and then it's like every time he get a press conference, it seemed like he run into a issue. And I said the other sportscaster made a if I won't say a racist comment, but an inappropriate comment when he told him, you listen to too much rap music with the headphones on. I was like, it's just like Cam just attract that. Even when he said that comment about the female that one time, on what you know about football or whatever,
right?
That's y'all like, man, Cam killing himself. You know what I'm saying? But he's a character, man. He's a character.
Cam is a prime example when keeping it real goes bad.
That's right.
Sometimes you don't care if it goes wrong because you got to stand on your principle. It's a lot of things and opinions that I voice that I know is not going to be popular to a lot of people.
No doubt.
But I got to be me. I'm 10 toes down. And people like Cam, 10 toes down. When they kid, you got to take the vaccine. How you going to trust the people that been destroying your people their whole life, your whole history? How you going to trust them with putting something in your body?
It's true.
And if it's not necessary, if you don't feel it's necessary, like you said, they got people with vaccines catching this new variant. They talking about booster shots. So if it's not gonna make you immune, what's the purpose of changing your trans vac for the rest of your life, your trans DNA for the rest of your life? God gave you that for a reason.
Yeah.
But I'm not anti vaccine either. So I'm not gonna push that agenda, because when I did have COVID, it was one of the hardest things to deal with. And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So, I just wish the best, hope people make the good decisions and people protect each other. I mean, if you got to put on masks, if you're in an environment and you're dealing with a lot of people, really do your homework on the vaccine, because a lot of these things that people are saying about the vaccine are just not true. They act like it's so nefarious, like it's out here to get us. And sometimes you got to work on faith and do what's right for the community, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And I do think he may be a COVID casualty. Yeah. But it's more than a COVID casualty. It's I'm gonna do my own thing in your building, do my own thing in your organization thing. I tell my son all the time, you have to be coachable. This is not your team. You're on their team.
No doubt.
You got to be coachable. You got to show up ready to go, and you got to be professional. That competition should have lit a fuel under Cam. You should have seen a new Cam. We should have seen a Cam that's a leader running a team. But instead, I see Mac, walking around like he's the starter.
Yeah. Walking guess around. What? He got it now.
Hey, he earned it. He earned it. And Cam could play somewhere else. I do think he's a top talent. Yeah. But if he really wants to play football, he got to realize football is the good old boys club. Football, you can't even stand up for social justice without being called anti-American. You see what I'm saying? And they know it wasn't anti-American. They know it was nothing against the military. They know what it was about, but they changed the narrative because truth of the matter is they like their old ways. They like having a foot on your neck. Yeah. But they don't realize you need us too much to keep your foot on the neck.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah. Well, my thing is, I'm just gonna say this and then we're gonna move on to the second segment. When you, don't get me wrong, I had my vaccination. I didn't want to get the shot, but for the safety of my family and everything is, because I believe, as a head of the household, you the man, you should be willing to put your life on the line for your family. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is my organization. This is my shit. Now, if you want to play, you got to confide by my rules. That's their right too. And everybody getting it kind of twisted because, I ain't gonna take the shot. Okay, no doubt. Well, but for you to work for me, you gotta be vaccinated or you can't play. So at the same time, I'm not trying to say he want to ruin his career or whatever the case may be, but sometimes you gotta conform. It ain't our show. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you want to play ball? This is what I need you to do. And he was there, and then he couldn't play for that week. You know what I'm saying? And Belichick and I'm like, you know what, man, we gonna wrap this up. Yeah. And they wrapped it up. It is what it is. Right. But
Because football is one sport. You need everybody on one accord.
No doubt.
You need everybody moving in the right direction on the same page. If you got somebody who's willing to go against the grain, comfortable with going against the grain, maybe it's better off we can win without you.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can lose without you.
That's what he chose.
Because they're not winning Super Bowl either way.
Oh no, they ain't. Now I don't think Matt Wilson that damn good, but it is what it is. So we're gonna move on to the next segment. Now we got a new segment coming up in the second half. I call it Spread Like Butter. Well, I'm gonna take a game. Aaron's gonna take a game. We're gonna break the spread down and tell you who we think got a good chance to win this game. Holler back at your boy. We'll be back. Do you need a legal team who can do you a favor? Well, look no further. Call the law offices of Brian Zaber and the Lupini Law Firm today, and please schedule your free consultation. Brian and Laura's staff are professional, courteous, and sympathetic to you and your family's needs. Lupini Law Firm, the best in Northeast Ohio. Call today.
Hi, I'm Itasca,
And I'm Fern.
and we are First Hands Health Careers. Here at First Hands Health Careers, our mission here is to provide our students with resources to learn and to apply their knowledge from the classroom to the public setting.
So whether you're jumpstarting your nursing career, looking for a second career, looking for those recertifications to keep your nursing license valid, First Hands Health Careers is here to help you.
Open in September 2018,
First Hands Health Careers will be offering
state-tested nursing assistant classes,
CPR and first aid classes,
BLS certification and recertification.
as well as communicable disease certifications for our daycare providers.
We are located in Richmond Heights, Ohio.
And we're looking forward to hearing from motivated individuals who want to jumpstart their career with us.
Welcome back, YouTube. TMDE, second segment, expectations for Browns game 1 versus the Chiefs. And this is a new segment. I like to call it Spread Live. We give y'all the spread. Me and Aaron, we pick a game, based on the odds makers, Vegas odds, whatever odds it is, what it is. And you had the opportunity you can take our advice. Hey, it is what it is. We ain't saying we pros. It is what it is. But we are consummate students of the game. So, Aaron, you want to go first, man? What team did you pick, man? What game you picked?
Oh, man. I had to look at the Pittsburgh-Buffalo Bills game.
Okay.
It's intriguing to me because, for one, I want to see where the Bills are at. I want to see, where they stack up and where they're at. And I want to see really what Pittsburgh has. I joke around and say Pittsburgh in 4th place. I joke around and say Ben Roethlisberger ain't got it no more. But one thing about the coach Tomlinson, he's never had a losing season.
This is true.
That defense is rough and ready to go, and Ben still is Ben. You can say he's not Ben Roethlisberger who can throw down the field 35, 40 yards. But Ben can go.
He can still do that, but
I don't
like
know. Not with if it's a wounded duck, you can't do it. If it gets shot at the 20 and wobbles the other 20 yards, that's not a crisp 40-yard throw.
Yeah.
Wobbly, and drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the quick hitters, I think Claypool will make big plays.
Okay.
I can see Juju doing some things, and I mean that line. It scares me, but Najee Harris is a special kind of running back.
Okay.
And that defense is the Pittsburgh defense. Now, I joke and I laugh and I play, but you want to give a whole touchdown in week 1 against Pittsburgh. I'd be wary on the bet.
What was that? 6? 6.5?
It's 6. So
Okay.
you got to beat Pittsburgh by a whole touchdown.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh going to be a hard out no matter who they play.
Yeah.
The Bills was in the championship game last year against the Chiefs, right? Yeah, the Bills is ready to make that move. I'm going to go with the Bills.
Okay.
I think they'll win by 10 in week 1. I think Pittsburgh will scare the rest of the league if they don't win. Pittsburgh could pull this off. I think they will get a lot of second thoughts about how good they are in the division. I think they'll do a good showing, but it'll be close, no cigar. And I think that's what's going to be the story of the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. Close, no cigar.
All right, no doubt. I'm going to roll with Tampa Bay and Dallas. And now Tampa Bay is plus 10. Damn. So, Let me rewind it. Not is it plus 10? No. I take that back. I'm sorry. Dallas is plus 10.
Right.
Yeah. So that's you got to get 11 or more, and I think it's gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah.
Me personally, and the reason why I say that because Dak just got back. Dak ain't have he ain't even practiced like that. You know what I'm saying? Dallas line is not like it used to be. Zeke, to me, in the last couple of years, has kind of been overrated to me.
Okay.
And for Dak coming back off that injury, I just don't see them going in. I think Tampa Bay gonna run away with that. I think Tampa Bay gonna stomp them. I'm talking about like 42-20.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I just don't see Dak getting it done like that. Not this week.
Yeah.
And oh boy, McCaffrey. I mean, the head coach, Green Bay ex-head coach. New head coach. I can't even spit it out. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, him and Aaron Rodgers had an issue.
Right.
And his coaching style, man, he for all them years he was coaching Green Bay, you see who was really running that team. Aaron Rodgers was running that team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see Dallas handling no business come Thursday night. That's a Thursday night game. So, yeah, I think, like I was saying, it's going to be a slaughter. Tom Brady is a consummate professional. He gets it done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will he get back to the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. Tampa Bay is a favorite.
He got a damn good team.
Yeah, he got a damn good team. Like I said, they exposed your boy Mahomes last year. So I'm rolling with Tampa Bay, like I said, to just handle Dallas's ass.
Right.
I don't see it any other way. You know what I'm saying? What you think, bro?
Well, I got Tampa Bay and Cleveland in the Super Bowl. And you know, and they do have that swashbuckler that I call Dylan White.
No doubt.
It's hard to deal with. He's the Russo Koromara for them, but he's a little bigger. You know, he's getting interceptions. Quarterback run out the pocket. He's hit. Dak better protect his ankle. Because, for real. Throw that ball. Don't be running too much. Get a hold of everything now. I mean, this ain't the whole season for Dallas. But,
it's not. I don't see him doing a lot of running. Man, can they protect that?
That's the thing to be seen. I mean, we don't think he's gonna run, but people fall back into their same habits.
Yeah.
The habits that made them great, the habits that made him good. He's a damn good quarterback with a good arm, but his threat to run and his threat to move and his mobility to buy the extra time is what makes him great. You see what I'm saying? When I watched Hard Knocks, I wasn't much impressed.
What you think about the drone video? You see that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I want them to do one for the Hall of Fame, to go through the Hall of Fame and do the whole new stadium. I want them to really do that. That was a beautiful thing.
I can fly mine through that.
Yeah, I mean, that country, I'm telling you what, that company that did that, they just created a new way to look at facilities.
Yeah. If
I was gonna ask somebody to come to my team, that's the first video I was showing. That's a beautiful facility, man.
Yeah, I mean, the mothership, you know, have you ever been there?
No.
Man, that bad boy, man, that stadium is state of the art. That is Jerry's baby.
Hey, he
You
did
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
job, man.
And that stadium is I would love to see First Energy,
Yes.
some upgrades
Right.
to First Energy. You know, when Haslam first got here, he was talking about putting a dome on, but it ain't never come to fruition.
It's supposed to be retractable.
Yeah,
all
at
that
least
stuff.
retractable. You could do it. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna probably spend about 50.
But the
500 mil.
same reason the Browns left is the same reason that won't happen.
Yeah.
You know, Cleveland.
They gonna do another levy.
Cheap.
That's all they gotta
Cheap
do is
is
do
cheap.
another levy and
Yeah.
make us pay for it.
No, well, that's why we had to leave. Mayor White. You know, everybody want to blame Modell, but truthfully, the Browns that we love is created by Modell.
This is true.
And all he had to do was be fair with Modell. I mean, he
Paul Brown.
moved the sorry Cavs.
Yeah.
He moved the sorry Cavs to Cleveland downtown and built them a new stadium.
Hey, we got a
wasn't no
championship, bro. We got a championship out of that,
after
man.
when LeBron James came back after he left, you know, thanks to LeBron James 3-3-0. Thanks for coming back and doing what, you know, Akron kids do, Canton Akron kids do.
Yeah.
We come back and we do what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he came back and did what he supposed to do and moved on. But that was only, you know, because we was blessed, and it was only because he loved 3-3-0 and he loved Ohio. We don't win because of the Cavs. You know, Dan Gilbert, I'm sorry to tell you, man, go ahead and sell the team because no one's playing for you. No one's coming to play for you. No one's coming to play for you but the Kevin Loves who gonna quit in the middle of the game and just throw the ball. And as far as the Guardians, aka the Indians, you didn't deserve a new stadium before the Browns. And even though you sold out Jake all them years, how many championships you got? You've had the best team all through the 90s. How many championships they got?
Yeah.
They got the same amount as me. And if you gonna protect anybody, you protect the Browns.
Yeah, this is a Browns. This is a football town.
Right, but what
This
goes
is a
around
football
comes
town.
around in this world, and he didn't have loyalty to Paul Brown. He gave Jim Brown an ultimatum. So when it came time for him to need help and for him to bail him out, because he wanted to stay in Cleveland, it broke his heart. But he had to leave a legacy to his kids.
Yeah.
And I know how that is. Sometimes you got to make that tough decision for your generation after you. I mean, Modell bought this team on borrowed money.
Yeah,
You know,
he did.
We went to, you know how Municipal Stadium was. I remember my last game there, water was pouring down the aisles because the bathrooms were flooded.
Damn.
So that means we got, you know, sewer water just flowing down. And when you sold out, and the biggest that stadium was, Browns tried to fill it up. They tried to fill it up. I remember going to games back when the Cleveland Indians used to play at Municipal Stadium. I remember how the poles was all down in the middle of the thing. You know what I'm saying? That stadium needed an upgrade. It deserved the upgrade. Before they built Jacobs Field back in the day, was now Progressive. Before they built that, they should have redone Municipal.
Yeah.
You know, the Indians, the Cavs, they're all second-hand citizens compared to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
And they should have
remember,
treated them better.
What was the Cavs? They played with it. Richfield Coliseum?
Richfield, I love Richfield.
Yeah. Richfield. That was cool. I remember. I got a chance to meet Ron Harper. I was down there.
He used to come to Canton, Sandusky all the time. He actually had a relationship with a girl in Sandusky.
Yeah. I don't want to say no
No,
names.
we ain't gonna say no names, but he came to all our camps.
Yeah.
He helped Sandusky Blue Streets be one of the best high school teams. You know, DeMar Moore, Deshae Jones, you know, Orlando Pace. I give shouts out to y'all.
Yeah, no
you
doubt.
know, Big Jared Williams, you know, Terrell Green. Like, it goes on and on. We had a great team.
Yeah, no
you know,
doubt.
we had great mentors. You know, Todd May was coming back. You know, Darton was coming back. Sandusky got a rich history, and Ron Harper wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
You know, so shouts out to him. But still, Richfield was special.
Yeah.
It was off in the cut. I love the Coliseum.
Yeah.
You know, it just was a feel when you go off, you know, you turn off in Richfield, you don't even got to drive all the way up to Cleveland.
No
It
doubt.
was closer to Canton, Ohio for me. You know, I love the way Richfield was, and when they moved downtown, I love the new
queue
thing.
is-
But
the queue is
was
cool.
nice. The queue was nice.
Yeah.
But you take care of the Browns first. But
Yeah.
our Modell had bad relationships with people. He's a bad relationship type guy.
I heard that. So before we wrap this up, like I said, y'all, you know, make sure y'all like and subscribe. This is TMDE. Aaron Sims is in the building with your boy, Mr. Deacon, aka King Hustle. That's what they call him.
Right.
So,
right.
We're gonna wrap it up. Expectation, like I said, the final score of this game, Browns versus the Chiefs. Aaron, what you think, bro?
38-24, all Browns. Clowney and Garrett will give Mahomes fits that he never had.
I heard that. You said 38-24?
38-24. And I think the 24 will be some late in the game scores.
Okay.
You know, things like that. I think the Browns are going to jump out to a big lead on them. I really think they're going to jump on them.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with I got it a little bit tighter. I'm gonna go with 28-24. But they'll still cover. I mean, the Browns is what? The Browns is it's 6.5, minus 6.5. But for the Chiefs, I think so the Chiefs be plus 6.5. So when you come into the game, the Browns already got 7 points off top. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm gonna go with 28-24. Cleveland, we pull it out. I don't want to put it on the kicker because, you know, Parkey's, I was never too fond of that dude.
Right. I was glad he was gone because
You know, the way he hurt himself. He got cut.
he got cut. He first got hurt, then he got cut. You know, they cut him so he can have an opportunity to make more money.
Yeah.
You know, they did him that solid.
Yeah. Now that other cat they signed, the SMU cat, that dude booted a 71-yarder in practice.
Yeah.
71.
All
damn.
the stars are lining up for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, we look
All
at
the
Parkey,
stars.
and the thing that he's famous for is missing a playoff kick.
Yeah, when he was in Chicago.
Yeah, so
they iced his ass.
I don't want nobody chilly.
Yeah,
I
no
don't want
doubt.
nobody chilly in the middle of winter in Cleveland having to win it for us.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like when you see divine power working for a team like Aruso Cormar, he should have never been there second round. And you see him finding a kicker who's kicking 70-yard kicks in practice.
Yeah.
And then you know, Parkey was always the weak link. We've always talked about that. I mean, the offense not weak, the defense not weak anymore.
Special teams,
The punter is rough.
Yeah.
The special teams, we got good coverage. We got Dearness Johnson, we got Demetric Felton on special teams. You know, we're gonna have Anthony Schwartz on special teams. Our special teams are gonna get better, but no one else can kick the ball for Parkey. No one else could go dig in Jim Brown's heart and put it in Parkey's heart and tell him to have hard ready to go when it's clutch time come, have that ice in his veins type thing. So I'm glad he gone.
I heard that we ain't had a Phil Dawson in a minute. I honestly, as far as explosive plays for special teams, I don't think we had nobody since Travis Benjamin. Now, when Travis, he used to run some punts, run some shit back. Yeah. And then, you know, before that would be Cribs. So our special teams, like that dude that just catch punts and give us good yardage, we ain't really had that dude. Or we haven't really utilized. I can see, man, Odell going back, but then you taking a chance to get him hurt again.
Do you think Demetric Felton can do that? Do you think Anthony Schwartz can do that?
Maybe.
Do you think Donovan Peoples-Jones could do that?
Donovan Peoples-Jones, he been doing it, but I don't think, you know, Donovan Peoples, he got good speed.
He's too valuable right now.
Yeah, but so, you know, you kind of want to get at, I don't want to say somebody like a garbage player. I don't want to say that, but
Browns don't have one.
Yeah, I want to see somebody I know that, let Felton do that. I want to see somebody and give me 40-yard return.
Exactly.
35, give me that. If we can get that and then we get good field position to start off a drive, I'm happy. But before we just catch it, boom, we hit. Yeah. You know, I'm like, Dad, we just really ain't nobody explosive like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, we look at Anthony Schwartz. He has the capability of being a great kickoff returner. If he can catch that wedge, he's going to be hard to deal with. You know, he ran just as many touchdowns as he caught in college. You know, he's not just a speedster.
Yeah.
He's a good lateral mover. He's a good finding extra space.
You think they're going to let him do it? I mean,
I would.
He just got back.
Because Felton is that special guy who can play special teams, offense, defense. He's a great slot receiver, and he's an okay running back. You see, like I said, he knows a lot of things, but really he's a master of none. I think he can master special teams.
Okay.
You know, he has to find something that's his niche in the league other than being a so-so slot receiver or so-so running back. He has to be great on special teams. And I really think the young man has that kind of character.
Okay. No doubt. Well, that's it, yo. That's the end of the show. Aaron, I want to thank you for coming through, bro. You know, I always love you. Appreciate you, bro. This is how we do. And next week, we getting ready. That's my birthday. Yeah, we're gonna get in here and probably do a reaction video, turn up. Make sure you like and subscribe. TMDE, Browns edition. Browns versus Chiefs, week 1 expectations. Holla back at you all. We'll see y'all next week.
Love you to life.
I love.